Exercising on the ground is great because you have a better control over your posture, plus there's no weight on the spine and the other tissues. But if you get up wrong, well, you will damage yourself. This is the topic of this video. Welcome, I'm Olivier Girard, ergonomist, posture therapist, author of the Posture Manual and creator of 3 online posture programs. I will now show you how to get up properly from the ground first and from the bed then. So this is the basic position that we're going to take, and we'll build up on that. There's one thing that we learn from children, young children, is how to create axes of rotation and how to use them. This is what I mean. Most people do that mistake, and you see when you get it from here, your whole weight is there, whilst your axis of rotation is between your 2 heels. So you're completely cantilevered compared to, well, the effect is maximum, say, yeah? To avoid that, we need therefore to change the direction of the movement. And to do this, I'm going to use my lower leg here, and with this lower leg, I'm just going to bring my weight across this new axis, and it's going to be like that. And you see, by doing so, well, here you see me kneeling. Let's do that again slowly. Create an axis of rotation, move to the sides, and bring your weight across the axis until you're on one knee and on one foot. And from there, getting up is super easy. You know, it's just about lightening this leg and getting off, you know. So here we go. Now, if you're on all fours, which is also a great position, well, we're almost there. You just need to rotate so as to bring your leg, and by rotating, we're again in this same basic position. And now I'll show you a second way to get up. I'll push here and do a spiral turn. I get up at the same time as I turn. But to make this easier, I'm going to bring my feet closer to each other. And see, just going forward like this, I'm going to go like that. You'll notice on all my pants that the left knee is always more worn off than the right knee. So meaning we all have a preferred side. But you know, it's a great idea though to train on both sides. So I mean, this is my preferred movement, hence when I give a training in a company or something, as there's no pressure and barely any weight, well, I take it as an opportunity to train on the other side. So we have seen how to get up from being lying down on the ground and from being on all fours. This is for most of the exercises, but sometimes, you know, you'll be lying down on the side, like for my neck stretch that I link in the description, which has saved many necks around here. How do I do then? Well, the same idea. I create an axis and I turn around the axis. All right? I just exaggerated a bit the turn. You don't need to turn that far, but this is the idea. Once more, just I was stretching here, create the axis, and just turn. And if you're ever lying down on the ground, on the belly, well, you're gonna go to the side, yeah? So this is the movement, bring back the knees, and you know this position. This is the one where we started off. Go here, rotate around the axis. So you see, this is why my knee is worn off. It's always rotating on the ground. And now let's discuss what you should be doing when you have been exercising in bed. So you know, more or less you can always end up finding yourself on your back. And from there you have 2 solutions. The solution that is traditionally taught to people with back pain is, okay, make sure that your 2 legs are hanging from outside the bed, and with your elbow and or this hand, just push yourself 1 block. Okay? And from there you can get up, say for example like this, and here. There's one alternative which I like, which is I'm going to U-turn completely. Look, I'm going to create a point of rotation actually here and completely U-turn, and by U-turning I end up standing. So in this technique, to make it slowly, you see there's a point of contact with my thigh. That will be they say is the axis of rotation, and the other point of contact will be my elbow. I'm going to go like this actually. Here. But for this to work, you need to do the full 360-degree rotation really. Now, what I don't like so much about this first technique is that when I'm here, holding my legs is actually not easy on my back. So you need to be kind of fast to go there. to hold your legs not too long in the air. So yeah, it works well. You say you move from one block, but really I do feel that there is the need for some muscle tension to hold your structure. Whilst here, I completely let go. Yeah, I'm just not afraid of falling because my energy is absorbed in a rotation, and this is where people usually make mistakes. They go here and they're afraid they're gonna fall, and they do fall. Whereas if instead of falling you turn, well, you're all fine. So this is what we learn from children. We learn from children the power of rotation. We should always be rotating, 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 and by rotating we absorb the energy and we minimize the effort required to transition between postures, because there's just an axis of rotation and not some kind of a plane of rotation translation.